Alright, so if you are watching this video, that means that at a minimum, the patch notes for Jurassic World Alive version 1.5 are now available to the public. I honestly have no idea if the game is going to be updated to 1.5 when the patch notes are released, or if it's just simply going to be the notes that are released. But regardless, today's video is going to be the top 5 winners from this update. When I give you this list, just know that I'm going off of the information that were in the version of the patch notes that I received, so there might have been changes between the version that I received and the version that was official, because I just kind of got the preliminary draft, I guess. Although I have no reason to believe that this won't be the exact changes. So just keep that in mind. If I give a number and then in reality in 1.5 the number is off, then it probably got changed after I did this video. And I'm going to do these in no particular order. I will say that there are 2 uniques which I do not have that were pretty big winners, and quite honestly they're probably the 2 biggest winners off of this patch. But because I don't have them, I'll just mention them at the end, because I can't speak to them because I don't have them. But in no particular order other than by rarity, one of the biggest winners from version 1.5 is going to be your boy Monostegotops. Monostegotops is a hybrid between Stegoceratops and Monolophosaurus. Now, a lot of people were putting Monolophosaurus DNA into their Monomimus, and for good reasons. But at level 26, remember when I give these stats, these are all for dinosaurs at level 26. That's kind of the base that Ludia uses for its dinosaurs. So the numbers that I spit out probably aren't going to match, and in fact, in no situation are they going to match what I show on my screen here. But with a bump of 240 HP, that's going to give Monostegotops a lot more survivability. It's going to be able to sustain an extra hit. And probably the most beneficial to this dinosaur is the change of stunning impact to greater stunning impact, which is going to give it a 75% chance to stun instead of just a 33% chance. So basically what you're going to be able to do is nullify your opponent, slow it down, stun it, and in all likelihood with a 20% crit, a 30% armor, you're going to have immense survivability, and you're going to be able to knock down a lot of opponents. The next legendary winner out of version 1.5 is actually going to be a winner with addition by subtraction, if you will. Now what happened here is Spinotasuchus actually didn't have any changes. It is a hybrid between Caprosuchus and Spinotaraptor, but nothing stat-wise changed. It didn't get any buff stats, no stats were nerfed, and no moves were changed. But the reason why it's such a big winner is because of the nerf to Superiority Strike. The fact that dinosaurs with Superiority Strike that would be able to survive and take out dinosaurs like Spinotasuchus no longer able to clean the bleed means that if a tank with Superiority Strike is faced up against a Spinotasuchus, they're going to have to swap out or get knocked out. And I think, in my opinion, that's just a huge win for these faster dinosaurs. Moving down to epic class dinosaurs, I honestly think probably the biggest winner, and maybe one of the biggest winners overall, is Stegoceratops. Now, the fact that it has 2 moves that will stun at a 75% chance for a dinosaur as tanky and as strong as Stegoceratops is phenomenal. Now, it did get the 3rd option for stunning dinosaurs removed, so you're not going to be able to stun lock your opponent for 3 turns, basically wiping them out. But with a dinosaur as strong as this one, and with as like easy as it is to level up, you're stunning your opponent and slowing your opponent is such a huge advantage that I really think that as far as epic class dinosaurs go, not that Stegoceratops needed any help, but Stegoceratops is a big winner out of this newest update. Sticking with the epic class dinosaurs, one of the newest dinosaurs, and in fact it was new in version 1.4, not one of the newest for 1.5, because how could you be a winner if you're a brand new dinosaur? You start where you start. But lest I digress, Pterodon actually gets a huge buff to speed. Buffing the speed from 112 to 127 is a huge improvement for this dinosaur that has swap and ferocity, which is going to deal 50% damage for 2 turns after swapping in. Also having Counter Strike, you're going to be able to deal a lot more damage despite having such a low damage output. You're putting yourself in a really good position at 127. Impact and Run, Nullifying Strike, Defense Shattering Strike, which is going to bypass armor and destroy shields, makes Pterodon a really big winner in my book. And finally, my 5th big winner from Jurassic World Alive version 1.5 is none other than the common dinosaur of Dracorex Gen 2. Now, despite having its health nerfed a whopping 750 HP and its speed reduced by 11 from 119 down to 108, it did gain 40 attack. And while 40 may not seem like a lot, it also gained a new move. The new move of Swap In Shattering Rampage destroys shields, bypasses armor, and deals 2 times damage after swapping in. The payoff is you're bound for 1 turn, meaning you can't swap out. Now, why this is a big deal is because you're dropping 2280 damage at level 26 of impact down by swapping in, and there's just not a lot of dinosaurs that are going to be able to withstand the kind of damage that Dracorex Gen 2 is going to be able to drop while swapping in. Pretty much across the board in version 1.5, all the dinosaurs got a little bit better, but there are obviously some winners and there are obviously some losers. I will do another video on the 4 biggest losers. Not sure when I'll put that out, but it'll be soon. Also, as far as winners, I want to touch on honorable mentions. Basically, anything that has bleed or causes bleed or like swoop move or gashing impact or gashing wound, any of those are all going to be winners by subtraction, as I mentioned before, with the fact that Superiority Strike is no longer going to cleanse out the bleed. That whole line of dinosaurs across the board is going to win with this update. That's going to include dinosaurs like Pyroraptor, Suchotator. Additionally, dinosaurs like Stegoceratops, Triceratops, and Euplocephalus are all going to come out having better buffs than the rest of the dinosaurs. The 2 unique dinosaurs that I feel like were the biggest overall winners on this patch are going to be the Trichosaurus and the Erlicodamus. But that's just my list. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think? Who was the biggest winner in your book for Jurassic World version 1.5? That's all I've got for today, so until next time.